Hi, you guys. I wanted to talk to you because it's Sunday today, and I hope you all had a pretty good weekend and are getting ready for the week, ready for Monday. It's just a restart, a fresh start of the week. So I wanted to talk to you today about fear and being afraid. So again, part of more of the replenish portion of this group. I recently read or listened to a book called Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert. She is also the same author that wrote Eat, Pray, Love. And so she had a portion in her book where she talked about being afraid and how it kind of inhibited her creativity. And so she said in her book that what she does is she makes a little speech before she writes a book or does something. She goes, I invite fear in because I know it's going to be there anyway, so I just invite it in. But it is not allowed to make decisions. It's not allowed to voice its opinions, and it's not allowed to have a say in the process at all. And I heard that and I was like, that I kind of like that, I guess, because making these videos is fearful, but I do them anyway because I want to do them. And so I thought, well, why not just accept that it's going to be there, but fear is not allowed a say. And I'm like, I get that, I can relate to that, and that's something I can hold on to. And then this morning, I was helping my two sons in their Sunday school group today at church, and it was about fear. And I'm like, I knew I was going to talk about this today, so there is a reason. This is not coincidence. This is a God thing as to why the video is about fear. And so it talked about trusting in God and putting on the armor of God. And I'm like, oh, that is so right. I don't think that God wants us to invite fear in, because I looked up some Bible verses, and so Isaiah 35:4, it says, be strong, do not fear. And Psalm 56:3 says, whenever I am afraid, I will trust in you. And so I don't think God wants us to invite it in or to know that it is that it's there, I guess. But He wants us to trust in Him. And when we have trust in God, then the fear will be gone. And that is so hard because we live in this fallen world. We live in this, in a place where we are constantly bombarded with being fearful. But when we have love and trust in Him, we shall not fear. 2 Timothy 1:7 says, for God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and a sound mind. So I guess I just want you guys to think about if there's something out there that you're afraid of, that you're fearful of, and what you can do to try to overcome that. So maybe you look up some Bible verses, maybe you find some books about fear, and just pray about it and try put more trust in God. And I am saying this and having a hard time as well too, because I am it's easier said than done. It is easier for me to say, oh, don't be afraid of that. There's no reason to be scared to do that. I don't know why you're afraid. That's silly. Because I do this myself, and it's really, really difficult. But I'm going to pray about things more. I'm going to look up more verses. I have on my phone, I talked about this before, about faith. I put on my lock screen, Second Timothy about fear. It's kind of hard to see, but that God has given me not a spirit of fear, but of a sound mind. And so I just want to pass this on to you guys. If you have any comments or questions, please comment below. And yeah, I hope you all have a great week.